We're here with Minister Ted Richardson. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
All right. 2 months in office already. How do you like it?
Very challenging. Actually, quite impressive. Knowing that St. Martin has a lot of potential and realizing that a lot has not been met yet. So I'm very excited in doing the job and helping grow the economy.
Okay, now as far as tourism, you have that portfolio. Tell us, how are we looking so far, with the estimates for this year already being somewhat even from last year? How are we looking so far?
Well, we're looking okay. I hope then that by the end of the year we'll meet the numbers that we had the previous year. Perhaps there might be a little growth. Interesting is that the season, which will start half December, that's looking okay. That's looking good because, as you know, all people book way in advance. It's about the lower seasons, the lesser time when we have less people coming to the island. That's what we're working on now to make sure that the low season gets a bit better.
Now, as far as securing some new airlines, I know you've been busy with that is concerned. Are there any more additionals for this year?
Yes, I'll be traveling soon to Latin America, talking to some airlines. I'll be going to North America beginning of October, as well as looking at different bigger airlines, looking at coming to St. Martin. So that's all in the making.
Okay. Now, as far as economic affairs is concerned, the economy, of course, is one of the main concerns for St. Martin. The Prime Minister indicated that the economy is somewhat a little bit unstable, but not. Yeah. So, as far as economic affairs, what's your plan where that is concerned?
One of the biggest challenges that we have is to make everybody understand, even the Dutch, with the CFT, etc., that when economies are going bad, they need impulses, and impulses mostly come from government. And we have to look at how we're going to do, and that's a challenge for the next year, actually, in the coming period, to define what impulses we want to give to the economy, what strategies we're going to be using. They're all in the making. It's all about financing it because, again, you have to make investment. So that's the biggest challenge that we have now. I think that the economy can look good on a relatively short period, but what we have to do is start making and looking at capital and foreign investment and start getting some projects moving.
Okay.
And that's in line.
What I wanted to ask also is concerning licenses. Is there a stop on licenses, or do you have anything set up where it comes to the screening of anybody who's asking for a license?
Typically, I have not found clear rulings on how certain licenses are issued. If we talk about a taxi license, a business license, whichever field, clear indication of what the rules and regulations are and what someone should comply with before they get a license, that's not in place, and that's something that we have to look at within a short time in order to talk about restricting or ampliating licenses, and that's a big challenge. We don't know. We have to go and do a good exercise and know how many licenses are out there, how many licenses are being used, and look at the economy, what the economy can bear. Because maybe there might be too few in certain areas, and other areas you might have too much. So that's an exercise that has to be done and so on and so on.
Your economic outlook for 2013 going into 2014, what are some of the factors that we have to look out for?
2013 is over already, so we have to talk about 2014. And I'm going to visit some investors in the near future. Actually, when I'm done with that, around December, half December, I think I can come back and inform the public, inform you as well as what are the concrete plans, quick wins that we can have and we can see within 3 to 4 months.